Okay, back with the mini M416 here. This is from the brand HERICAPUL, HERICAPUL. This is their newest one. It's a newer style blaster. We've not seen as many of these yet on Amazon. So let's get it set up and ready to go. First off, we have your battery right here. So your battery is a magazine style battery, which I think is a great design. And to charge it, all you're going to do is plug this white piece in there, right? And it can only go in one way. You'll see, okay? And that's going to charge it. And when it's charging, this will be flashing red and green, and then it'll be solid colored when it's fully charged. Sometimes it'll just be flashing and then solid green. This one was flashing red and green, and then when it is fully charged, it will be solid, both red and green. Okay, so we've got that all charged up. All you got to do to put that in is just line it up, and then it should just push in. Okay, so just push it in nicely. We'll check it. Push that to go or to on. All right, so it's definitely working. Now to remove it, you're just going to push it right here, and then that's going to allow you to remove it. So that's nice too. You can also couple the two magazines together. So that's a pretty cool feature because that's going to allow you to have two magazines with you. So by doing, you can do that by just sitting here and putting this one on, and then it just kind of twists on like that. And then you can put one in, and then you've got the other one right next to it, okay? So that's cool because then you're carrying around your spare one and you're good to go. So to get it off, you just kind of twist. So you just basically kind of push it on like this, twist it up, and it's in there, okay? So we'll take that one back off. So we've got that set up there. Now this piece, you're gonna see, it's got a little arrow on it because we're gonna push it in one direction. So in this case, we're gonna push it in this direction, and you're just gonna push it all the way until it stops. Once it stops, it should line up nicely with that hole. It does, and it should be on there pretty tight. And once you put that on, you really don't need to take it off again, so I don't advise that you take it off and on a lot. That's just gonna loosen it. No point in doing so. So let's talk about our gel beads and how we wanna soak them. You wanna soak them for at least 4 to 6 hours, or just soak them overnight. That's the easiest way I think to do it. Use plenty of water and use a big enough container. I a lot of times soak them in little containers like this with a lid because they're left over from other stuff that I have. So if you have water left over in the morning or after 4 to 6 hours, which you should, because it's unlikely that you guessed perfect, just strain off that excess water and go ahead and load your hopper with the gel balls. All right, the gel balls can't get bigger than 7 to 8 millimeters, so it doesn't matter. You can't use too much water. All right, you can use too little water, and then your gel balls will just kind of dribble out of the gun or cause it to clog. It won't work properly. So make sure you're soaking them long enough and using enough water, and just strain off excess water because you don't want to have a bunch of water in here that you pour directly into the gun. Obviously, that's not going to be good for the gun. All right, so I've got that all ready to go here in this little hopper. Easiest way is to go ahead, just kind of turn it like this. Just spin it in until you're tight. And don't go too tight because people also will over tighten these and then break this piece off in here. You don't need to do that. I mean, obviously you want it tight, but you don't need to tighten it like crazy. You're good to go right there. Now we can go ahead and shoot this. So that's what we're gonna do in a couple minutes. I also wanted to point out, if you have another blaster and you have this grenade style hopper, this will work with this too. So you can go ahead and use grenade style hoppers on here too. It's the same thread pattern, same size. All right, so that mini M416 from HERICAPUL, HERICAPUL, all ready to go. Come back, check out a video. We're going to do some demo with it, and we'll also test the FPS, which is going to give us, let us know how hard it's shooting, how fast it's shooting, basically. All right, thanks.